To the ISTJ who's feeling uncertain right now, let me start with something you might not hear often. You are not behind. You are not failing. And this season of confusion? It's not proof that you've messed up. It's a sign that you care, that you're looking for something meaningful, something solid, something worth building. That kind of thoughtfulness, that long-term thinking, that's your strength. Even if the world around you feels like it's racing ahead, even if it looks like everyone else has their path figured out, know this: you're doing the hard, important work of building with intention. You're not wired to jump from one shiny thing to the next. You don't move on impulse. You move on logic, on reason, on values. You take your time, not because you're indecisive, but because you want to be sure. And you're not here to waste time chasing things that won't last. And that's rare. You see, in today's noisy world, where everyone's trying to go viral, chase shortcuts, and cut corners, your grounded, structured, dependable energy is a quiet superpower. You're the one who shows up. You're the one who follows through. You're the one who others depend on when everything else falls apart. But here's the thing. Even people with great strength and discipline can feel lost. You might be stuck in your head, analyzing every possible outcome, worrying about making the wrong decision. You might be trapped in a loop of job descriptions that seem either overwhelming or underwhelming. Or maybe you've already taken a safe job, one that made sense at the time, but deep down it feels like it's not where you're meant to stay. Whatever the case, know this: it's okay to not have the full picture right now. In fact, it's normal. Your ideal career likely won't arrive as a single aha moment. For ISTJs, clarity comes from doing. From trying things. From putting structure to ideas and watching what holds up. You don't just guess, you observe, assess, refine. That process? It's not slow. It's smart. So give yourself room to explore. Take on small experiments. Try short-term work, internships, volunteering, or contract roles that catch your interest, even if they aren't the one. Each one gives you more real-world data, and that's exactly how you make your best decisions. You don't need to take big risks to grow. You need small, steady steps, and you already know how to take those. Now let's talk about values. You thrive in environments where expectations are clear, where effort is rewarded, where people take their responsibilities seriously. That's not asking too much. That's asking for alignment. And alignment matters. Because when your external world matches your internal values, that's where you flourish. Some ISTJs thrive in roles like logistics, quality assurance, law enforcement, operations, engineering, or IT. But don't get caught up in labels. Your skills, organization, process optimization, system building, follow-through, they're needed in almost every industry. Whether it's healthcare, finance, government, or education, you can adapt and bring immense value. You might just need to redefine what value means to you, not what others expect. And if you've been applying to job after job with no replies, here's a truth the world rarely says out loud. This hiring system isn't designed to recognize someone like you. It favors those who sell themselves best, not necessarily those who can actually deliver when it matters. So don't let silence shake your confidence. You're not invisible. You're just in a noisy room. Tailor your resume to highlight your consistency, your results, your reliability. Consider reaching out directly to companies whose mission you respect. Ask for feedback. Use each experience as information. You're a builder. Let this part of the process help shape your path. And let's talk about something else you might quietly struggle with: self-promotion. ISTJs tend to prefer action over words. You'd rather prove your worth than talk about it. You let your work speak for itself, and often it does. But sometimes, especially in today's world, you need to speak a little louder. That doesn't mean being inauthentic. It means clearly showing others what you're capable of, not for praise, but for clarity. Because clarity helps people understand you, and when they understand you, they'll value you more deeply. It's not about changing who you are. It's about giving others a chance to see you clearly. Now let's shift inward for a moment. One of the hardest things for someone like you is to sit in uncertainty. You want answers. You want structure. You want direction. And when life doesn't give that to you, it can feel disorienting. But here's the truth. Growth starts in uncertainty. You don't need to escape it. You just need to work with it. Your gift is not in being loud or fast. It's in being thorough, intentional, and deeply reliable. Those qualities take longer to build. But when they're ready, they're unstoppable. So if you're still figuring things out, that's okay. If you're pivoting from a path that no longer fits, that's not failure. That's wisdom. You're not behind. You're preparing. And every piece of your journey, even the frustrating or unclear parts, are part of the foundation you're building. Now is the time to ask yourself, what do I value most in a workplace? What kind of impact do I want to have? What environments drain me, and which ones energize me? What small steps can I take this month to explore a new direction? You don't need all the answers. You just need the next few questions. Give yourself permission to be curious again, to investigate, test, experiment. You don't need to leap. You need to learn. That's your process, and it works. And while you do, remember, rest is part of the journey too. ISTJs often push through fatigue because they're focused on duty. But even the most dependable systems need maintenance. You are not a machine. You are a human being with limits, and taking care of yourself doesn't make you weak. It makes you sustainable. So breathe, reflect, recharge. Not everything needs to be solved today, but you are moving forward, even when it feels slow. And as you do, know this. You are not just capable, you are trustworthy. You are necessary. The world needs people like you, people who build things that last, people who show up when it matters, people who make plans, follow through, and carry out visions long after the hype has faded. You don't need a perfect resume to prove your worth. You don't need a polished job title to validate your effort. You just need to keep showing up and trust that the steady, deliberate steps you take today are building something bigger than you can see right now. So keep going. You are not lost. You are just becoming. With deep respect and unwavering belief in you, you've got this.